What's going on, guys, in the Works Media, and welcome to the fourth installment of the Battle Report, where we talk about some tips and tricks on how to improve your Battlefield 3 game. And today we're looking at the laser sight attachment, which is one of the easier attachments to unlock, and you can get it from most assault rifles, most SMGs. I mean, it's pretty much a universal attachment. I think even some shotguns may have it on there, but basically what this attachment does is it increases your hip fire. And what I mean by that is it makes it more accurate when firing from the hip. So the little reticle you have there when running around kind of contracts a little bit, and it makes it a lot easier to take out targets when you're caught off guard. And we're going to be beastifying, and when I mean beastifying on these kids, this was a TDM on the PC. It's on the Canals, which is one of my favorite, if not my favorite TDM map to play on. It's actually pretty awesome. As a general rule, I don't like Canals, or whatever it's nose hair canals is what I usually call it, but I don't really know how it's pronounced. But it's not really a good rush map, it's not really a good conquest map, but I love it on TDM. It feels so much better than all the other maps on TDM. I don't know why. I think it may be because of that little middle part, but I'm running around with the AEK, just dropping deuces on these people's faces and just hip firing, and I found that hip firing with the AEK is the way to go. I tested this laser sight out on a handful of different kits. I tried it on the PP2000, works great on the PP2000. Tried it on the M16, works horribly on the M16, and I was like, huh. So I started looking at some of the gun stats, and basically what you need to look for when choosing a weapon that you think might be a laser sight beneficiary. I guess that's the word we should use here. Look for a good hip fire. You can kind of see what the spread of the bullets are, and watch this, boom, right in the face. And I got lucky there. There's no way I kill that guy without the laser sight. So that's an advantage that this thing really gives you. It allows you to turn on people really quick. But like I said, you want to look for a good hip fire. You want to look for a good rate of fire. Combo those two things, you're probably going to be a target for having some sort of benefit from using the laser attachment. Now the AEK fires fairly quickly. Some other guns that fire really quick in the assault rifle category are the F2000 and like the FAMAS, and both of those weapons are really good choices for the laser sight. It makes it so that when you're running around, you're playing aggressive. I mean, maybe if you're a campy player, it's not going to benefit you too much, but if you're rushing around and you're going after objectives and you're just trying to shove it down people's throats, the laser sight's always going to help you, because what it does is it allows you to get on target a little bit quicker. And what I mean by that is when you see someone, maybe they catch you off guard, you can start firing before you start aiming down sights, and it can kind of help you get on target. So like right there, I probably wouldn't have killed any of those guys if I didn't have the laser sight on, just because they caught me off guard. I didn't know they were camping there, and unfortunately I wasn't able to get the second guy because the LMGs my brains out, because those things have so much ammo. But, LMGs are another weapon that sometimes benefits from having the laser sight, just because it does have so much ammo. And if you consider yourself a rushy type player, the laser sight may be good on an LMG even. Granted, you do move a little bit slower, so that's one of the biggest disadvantages. Now, the biggest disadvantage I found, other than the fact that the laser sight kind of gives away your position, is the fact that you have to give up the suppressor, because I love using the suppressor, especially in TDM. And ooh, get out of that corner. I didn't know you were still camping there, but you see how the laser sight just absolutely just shreds people. It's almost like a mini shotgun within range if you're using the right weapon. Like I said, F2000, FAMAS, AEK are the way to go if you're an assault rifle player. And obviously, all the SMGs are going to be you're going to benefit pretty heavily from the laser sight. But I lost my train of thought there. But if you haven't tried this, just try it out, guys. I mean, it's a lot of fun, and I don't know. I think I have more success with it on the PC. I don't know if that's just because I can aim a little bit smoother on the PC or not, but I don't know. I think I just like the PC more. I'm guilty, guys. I'm starting to be a PC guy when it comes to Battlefield, and ooh, these guys were no match for this hip fire. And I was actually kind of bummed because a couple games before this in the same lobby, I played about 6 or 7 games with these guys. I got a 14-1 hip fire only with the AEK laser sight, and I was super stoked about that. And then I found out that my file got corrupted, and a little tear was shed, but I got over it. I got some good clips in the next couple of games, but Right there, oh my gosh, look at that. And you know, the advantage of hipfire on multiple targets is that you can do damage to 2 people at once. And what I mean by that is, right there, if I would have aimed down sights, I would have had to aimed at both people like in different times. Where if I hipfire them, you know, I kind of line them up, I can spray both people down at the same time. So that's one of the biggest advantages to hipfire, is when you run into multiple targets, you can just start spraying from the hip, you know, do damage to each person, then maybe get a little bit more precise with your bullets and finish them off. And you can see right there just the range his hipfire has when you attach the laser sight. So a lot of advantages to using it, a few disadvantages, but I think that the advantages overweigh the disadvantages. But if you haven't tried it out, try it out. And like I said, put it on your favorite assault rifles. If it doesn't work so well, maybe look at the gun stats. I'll put the gun stats in the description so you can kind of look at some of the hipfire spreads on some of the weapons, because each weapon does have a different hipfire spread, which will affect how effective the laser sight will be. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and it enlightened you a little bit on the advantages of this attachment. But I will see you guys next time. Peace.